love me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture, I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from where niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust and that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, the Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Job, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, married shit, it's how we music, nigga.
Yo, shout out to everybody in the building. It's your boy Big Dice the Ruler. Been getting money since we was drinking Calvin Coolers. Since that Bacardi 151, we was getting that bag for fun. You dig? Shout out to everybody that's coming in the building tonight. Share this live. The elder gotta talk. That's why I said the elder talk right there. The elder gotta talk. The elder got to talk. It's a new year coming in. The elder got to talk. I planted another seed before, and it almost succeeded. You know what I'm saying? The branches was coming up. The leaves was starting to sprout. But then it was a crazy storm, y'all. It was a crazy storm, and that bush was destroyed. If y'all can hear me crystal clear, man, anybody but a dead body. Let me get some dice cubes. You dig what I'm saying? If I can get into this roll call. I need some people in the building tonight, man. Somebody get my homegirl. Get the sister Eve James in the building. Somebody tag Artist Morrison, Tizzle Tay, Queen Jayla, Calico. It's so many. It's some people's. I need the people here. 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 I need the people here for this. I need the people here for this because the elder have to talk because it's been on my spirit. Appreciate you, Harley. Let me get into this roll call right quick. My man Drop Guard was the first one. He said, I'm off today. I got time. Where you at, Dice? Salute. We got the top tiger in the building, trolling as usual. You know I played my shit, man. The streets never loved us, man. He talking about the song is trash. You crazy. You dig what I'm saying? We got the sis Harley up in the building. God got a plan for you, girl. You already know that. I told you this before. You around for a reason. You around for a reason. You dig what I'm saying? We got my brother from another mother, FTC Vice, in the building. He said another day alive, another day free. I don't think y'all really paid attention to that. I don't think a lot of people really pay attention to my slogan. And it's copywritten, so it can't be duplicated. I don't think people really pay attention. You see what Job said? He said he loved that word, trolling, laugh out loud. Matter of fact, I'm going to break down some things tonight. SMMGZ, I see you in the building. The elder got to talk. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? I don't think y'all paid attention to that, man. You already see what it say, man. Verse everybody. And I be wearing this shit down here bugging. Niggas be like, yo, son, what that mean? What it say, my nigga? What it say? What it say? Brooklyn versus everybody. Queens by any means. You dig what I'm saying? I got family in Queens too. I don't even be talking. I need to be. Shh. Anyway. I've been seeing some lives, y'all. And it goes back to my saying. Another day alive. Another day free. It's only a few that's going to really catch that shit. Another day God wake you up. Another day out of jail if you ever been incarcerated. You had to go through some things to understand that. See, that's the beginning of it. Another day alive, another day free. Yo, SMMGZ, what's the rest of that shit? Because SMMGZ been him since he been on YouTube. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Let's get into this intro, man, because I don't think y'all be paying attention to this, man. Shout out to my nigga CB, man. Y'all better pay attention to this work. This is a different type of depiction of who I am. Let's go. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Yo, hold up. Shout out to my nigga Joff. He in the building. I didn't even want to get into that. I said that, how long ago? 3 weeks? A month now? Allegedly. But Joff, what up with the boy talking about? I don't know if you seen the live I did the other day, Joff. The young boy, shout out to TV Baller, he said, you think we robbed you because of the way my mans get down? Another day alive. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Y'all got me smoking a big blood clot Bachwood tonight. You know, Russian cream. Russian cream. Smoking a 3 the hard way. Some lemon gelato cherry. Some blueberry truffles. And some Lance strain. Yo, Tube, I see you in the building. Shout out to my nigga Tube. Because when I used to go crazy on YouTube, he used to be like, yo, man, you supposed to be up there schooling them, son. I don't be wanting to watch that shit. So I'm going to get involved with this one. Reason why I'm going to get involved with this one, because I'm starting to notice there's a lot of hypocrisy on YouTube. Come on, SM. Come on, Jeezy. You know what I do, man. I've been doing this a long time. That's my nigga Tube Chronicles. I do this. I really do this, man. A lot of y'all don't even know I started that crew in Brooklyn. AMB. That's my work. I started that. AMB. AMB. And gave it to my cousin Jamal, the Flatbush nigga. America's Most Blunted. I started that. Me. Passed it over to Lord Digger. They used to be with Master Ace. My nigga Indian and niggas on Troy and... Anyway. City Bama, salute. He said, yo, 050 tried to go live the same time and take your viewers. Y'all got to understand something. Shout out to China. But Team Guardian, we got some shit going on over here, man. Respectfully to everybody. Took a lot of motherfucking fighting and shit like that. I don't think y'all remember the first YouTube Awards. We took 7. There's a bunch of fighting over here, man. There's a bunch of traps and everything set up over here, man. But we fought through all that shit. Angel, I see you in the building. She said, good evening, beloved. Chi-Town, Southside, low end, checking in. It's been a minute, wasn't getting my notifications. I appreciate you for pulling up. And Angel, would you tell these people about that great live the other night we witnessed? Shout out to King Tut and his wife, Mac Mama, man. I got to keep saying that shit. And Angel better get her wrench over there. He said they still talking about last month's topic. But you don't want to hear some funny shit? I'm glad I know some goons and goblins. And I'm glad I know the do's and the don'ts. This man right here, Tube Chronicles, the Hood Life RP channel. I don't even know when he switched to that. But go subscribe to him because he over there, he got his own motherfucking server up there. That nigga got his own character and everything, his own shit going on over there. Go subscribe. And if you know who he is, you know who he is. Big GKB shit. I'll just leave it there. Big shit now. But he the one that schooled me to certain shit. Especially when it comes to the chat and certain things. And the reason why I love this dude, because it was so many times that certain things happened on YouTube. See, the difference between me, and I mean this wholeheartedly, the difference between me and some of the people on YouTube, some people on YouTube want to come on YouTube and argue with people. Some people want to come on YouTube and go back and forth. That's just something that floats their boat. Me, when I first came to YouTube, whew, I didn't know the pitfalls, the traps, the ups and downs. Ghost Dog, me see you, dog. I didn't know all that shit. All I know is I'm from the street. Trying to work on myself every day. My people, my closest friends will tell you this shit. I'm trying to work on myself every day. And the reason when I came on YouTube, this was another test from God because certain stuff that I used to feed into, this kind of helped me because I'm not used to certain shit. But when it comes to this shit, I've noticed there's been some real hypocritical shit. Yo, Tube, you don't remember this? Yo, Dog, yo, FTC Vice, you don't remember this? Y'all a question in here. First, I'm going to shout out to Sonny Blanco. Second, I'm going to shout out to Artist Morrison. I don't want nobody to think I'm taking any shots. I'm just trying to be concerned about something because the hypocrisy of YouTube. I remember it was a certain time when I tried to explain to certain people about certain things that I may have went through. But since people didn't know the depths of certain things, I was up here looking like a goddamn crazy maniac. A crazy maniac. A crazy maniac. Thank God I got good friends, two dog soldiers, the FTCs. Whew. They knew I wasn't crazy, but it appeared to be crazy. And it was one thing I learned this on YouTube. Seven, I see you in the building. That nigga Job said, yo, what happened to the dude, King Craigo, who used to be here? Oh, he's still around. He be on YouTube. He don't really come through like that, but it ain't nothing but love. He's more than welcome over here. That's that, like I said, that's my young boy. Like, not on no sucker shit. And I'm letting that be known. Not on no sucker. Matter of fact, my nigga Tube had to check me over that shit too. He in here right now. Me and my man, emotions got a little riled up. Facts of life. In certain ways that I felt at one particular time, I don't feel like that no more. I'm dead serious. As far as me being upset. Because that's my little man. Grown man, I'm not saying it on no son shit. What I'm saying is, certain shit I shouldn't even let my mind get to a certain level, a certain extremity, because certain things is just shouldn't even be that easily to get you like that. But see, I'm real funny on that loyalty shit. Shout out to Joff. Real funny on that loyalty shit. I know it may sound pitiful and, yo, this ain't back in the days. This has nothing to do with back in the days. I told y'all when I play that song, the nigga said, show me that you are loyal and you stuck with me. I never heard no shit like that in my life. The nigga said, show me you loyal and you stuck with me. If that don't tell you who a person is, motherfucker say, tell me that you loyal and you can't shake me. Because I'm going to be with you to the end. That's just me. You dig what I'm saying? And certain things, y'all, not trying to sound funny, I was just raised different. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm not better than nobody else. Clarice, I see you. I'm not better than nobody else. The nigga Jaw said I'm a troll. Nah, I ain't even trolling. Everybody that's in here now, shout out to Seven. She was here. And the reason why I'm glad she here, because there's some things I want to say to the sis jailer. Some things I want to say to the sis Tizzle Tay. Some things I want to say to the bro Artist Morrison. There's some things I want to say to the sis Eve James. There's some things I want to say to the bro Wax AP. Matter of fact, shout out to Wax AP. He did a live earlier. He said, yo, Dice, on some real shit, the way you analyze certain things, I think you should do a live on certain topics. Shout out to Chillin' With Love. I hope she pop up. I tagged her. She said, yo, Dice, please do a live because she said, I'm disgusted. These is her words in the chat. She said, I'm disgusted what's going on with YouTube. You did? Oh, Angie, baby, that's our family over here. Shout out to Angie, baby. Is in the building. You talking about that motherfucker that quote unquote say she know your family. Nah, I don't fuck with her, my nigga. Nah, I don't fuck with her. Nah, that's a fact, my nigga. I ain't gonna never fuck with her. You see what Dog said? Real loyalty is a blessing. And I have, first of all, I don't have nothing bad to say about the woman. That's on my hand of God, but I don't fuck with her. You dig what I'm saying? I don't fuck with her. Certain shit, you can't pee on me and tell me you just poured a glass of water on me. Word up. Word up. It's just, you can't do that to me. You dig? Especially if I'm wholehearted and real with you. But then again, I had to pay attention to the rules of YouTube. Now, this is the part I wanted to know. Was everybody here when I got upset and I used the word bitch? If any of the people was here when Dice may have said the word bitch, even though y'all heard me say it on YouTube, but didn't know how many times certain things had happened in the background that built up to this. But was anybody there when they was like, when I said the word bitch? If anybody was here when I said the word bitch, or if anybody was here when they put a label, now this is the label they said. Dice don't like women. He be hating on women. I even heard one woman say, check this out. Dice be hating on bitches. I heard a woman say, I be hating on BITCHs. Divine Order, I see you in the building. She says, shalom and blessings from Chicago. Big Dice and Team Garden, I hope you're well and warm and safe. I am. Hope it go back to you. Drop Guard was there. I appreciate that, Drop. Drop, one of the ones that held down too. Held me down. You seen all these shows. Fuck Dice. He's a woman basher. Somebody should strike his channel. Only because I didn't know that a response to something would come across as bashing a whole entity. Now I notice, and the reason why I say this is, because no shots, but I'm speaking to Sonny Blanco. Shout out to Sonny Blanco. If you ain't subscribed, go subscribe. I remember when I corrected the two females that tried to infiltrate over here, and I used the word bitch refusively. I remember Sonny was like, come on, G's, yo, Big Dice. You know that's not what we do to the ladies. Was anybody around for that? Yo, you know it's G's, we don't be doing that to ladies. I'm just doing my Sonny Blanco impersonation. I ain't shooting. That's just how you talk. My man Hagen's in the building. He said, yo, Dice, what up? I just punched out of work. Peace to you. I got off about maybe 5 o'clock, Hank. I've been home like maybe 45 minutes, an hour. But Hank was there too. Remember that, Hank? When they said Dice was the woman basher, he hated women. He's always calling women bitches. This is why we got to go into the hypocrisy of YouTube. Because I seen Sonny go crazy on a woman with the word bitch repeatedly. Then I seen my nigga artists do the same thing. But I'm here to tell y'all some real shit. And I mean this from my heart. The displays of adulthood that I see on YouTube now are disgusting. Disgusting. I gotta be real. It's really getting disgusting. Now, if we sitting up joking on each other, and I'm saying your teeth is too yellow, or you're saying my eye is fucked up, or I'm saying, well, you're fat, and then you're saying, well, you ain't got no hair on your head, That's something totally different. But when you get to the fact where I'm saying, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to murder you, fuck that, we can go to war, we can meet up in the street. I'm not really understanding none of this. I see a war going on right now on YouTube. I seen a war going on right now on YouTube. And if everybody listens to what I'm saying, especially the people that's in the actual war, it'll stop. That simple and plain. It will stop. I promise you. I got an antidote for this shit. But see, you're going to have to put your feelings to the side for a minute. Because I ain't got no dog in the fight. But this right here is content. And the reason why it was content, because I remember it was so many platforms that said my name and made it appear like I was some person that was against women. And I love, y'all know how I feel about women. I really, really love women. Like, Liddy, I see you. Angel said, YouTube versus the streets. And the reason why I love women is because to be able to formalize liquid to human flesh is something that's been incredibly amazing to me since I was a child. Since I figured out the whole concept of a man's sperm, which is liquid, that is formalized into us inside of a womb of a woman, that's some remarkable shit, y'all. Clarice was there too. Clarice was pulling up in here going, Dice, don't do this shit. But I was so caught up in trying to justify who I am as a person, I came across just like everybody on YouTube that's bashing each other. And I thank everybody that checked me for that shit too, in the chats and behind the scenes. Shout out to Artist Morrison. I've been paying attention to a lot of this stuff that's going on. Shout out to China Brim 050. China Brim's created this thing called Digital Hollywood. That's a fact, Devon. She said, according to the Minister Farrakhan, you find heaven in a woman. Not its exact words. Hank said, Devon, peace to you, sis. China started Digital Hollywood. So many people tried to emulate Clash of the Titans. What I mean by so many people, if you had 3 or 4 people on your stage that you know were in argument with each other, in my opinion, you were trying to emulate the blueprint of getting people on the stage to argue for so many people in the chat to be mesmerized and be at awe. But see, the difference between our platforms, pay attention to this, and China's platforms, the people that he pulls up there for the Clash of the Titans originally has nothing to do with dark sector shit. He was killing Hassan. He was going at Bullet Sky. Y'all seen all that back and forth that was pulling his name up. He did the Jim Jones situation. Some people don't jack it because they say he documented fake paperwork. But he explained to you he did this to go viral. He blows off. He blows off. He gets out of here. 050 the movement is popping. So many people, whether they want to admit it or not, respect and admire China, even though they don't like his success on YouTube. Did that make sense? They respect and they admire him, but they envy the success he has on YouTube. So let's disregard China. There's a bunch of people on YouTube that people may see and they say to themselves, yo, why I don't have 1 million subscribers? Well, I'm not getting $2,000 and $3,000 a show as far as, because the entertainment is entertained by the person that is observing. So if the person that you caught in your chat is not one of them people that just looking at you like you some superstar, you're not going to go through that. See, I like to deal with like-minded people. All contributions, cash apps, super chats, all that, I respect and give thanks for all that. But what I'm saying is, some people think that this YouTube is the way out of here. The way out of here is getting yourself a job or a lucrative business. Maybe YouTube can help you propel certain things like your job or your lucrative business, or maybe this could be a backup source of income if you was to receive monetization. But as far as sitting up thinking that this is supposed to take you out the hood, let's not go into the new year like that. Because the controversy that's happening on YouTube is getting out of hand for the 700,000th time. And before we get into the rest of this, I want y'all to pay attention to something that just happened. Because we sitting up here going at each other, and God forbid we bump into each other in the motherfucking street, because some of us, I promise you, some of us are not going to be like, yo, I know that was YouTube. Some people, for some of the things that they said on YouTube or done to certain people, when they bump into them, they're going to be like, yo, what up, baby? I just admired you. Yo, you my man. And then some people going to be like, yo, son, you know, you had me mad like a motherfucker, but yo, what up, son? I fucks with you. That's not going to be like that with me. I'm not looking for nobody. But it's a couple of people on YouTube. I've always said it. If I bump into y'all, one of us is going to be harmed. That's not a threat or nothing. That's just a promise. And I ain't one of them niggas to be wrapping up with names and all. You know what's going to be? No, nah, because I'm dead serious. And that's another thing. People up here are going to get themselves indicted by certain things that they be doing. But I want y'all to pay attention to the bigger war that's going on, because we goofying out with each other. And then we're going to get back into this hypocrisy in YouTube. But check this shit out right quick. I want to see if y'all up on this. Even though I know y'all probably is up on this. Check this out.
Hey, sorry for interrupting. Isn't that annoying? What if I told you there was a way to get rid of ads like this?
Outraged and horrified after
without investigation into the death of an inmate at a New York prison. The state attorney general's office releasing body camera footage today showing the beating that is being blamed for his death.
Fox 6's Morgan McKay has been reviewing the incident. She joins us live from the newsroom. Morgan, more than a dozen correction officers were involved in this.
Bianca, Natasha, it's a tough video to watch. Robert Brooks died shortly after this alleged assault. His family has seen the videos, but due to the graphic nature of the body camera footage, Fox 5 has decided to only show images of part of this alleged beating.
These videos are shocking and disturbing, and I advise all to take appropriate care before choosing to watch them.
The state attorney general's office released this footage recorded on body camera.
Yeah, let's pay attention to this for a minute. Russian Princess, I see you in the building. Let's pay attention for it. Let's pay attention to this for a minute. Let's pay attention to this for a minute. Shit is like aggravating. People getting killed for real. There's some real evil-minded and intended people in this world, y'all. And niggas can't get it right on YouTube? Like, do certain people really pay attention to reality? Because reality in a person that's insane mind is toxic. And I'm going to prove that today, because I've heard some things on certain lives that I'm going to quote people on. I'm going to quote people on. Because I'm telling you right now, fellas, if y'all niggas don't step up, no disrespect intended to the women. If y'all niggas don't step up, these women are going to be running these households. What I mean by running these households, catch yourself, ladies, before you be like, what are you talking about? What I mean is, it goes knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and child. 1, 2, 3. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Knowledge is one, the man. Wisdom is the woman. So check this out. The wisdom of the woman that you choose is going to be the reflection of who you are deep down inside. If your woman is a boisterous, loud, and obnoxious, vulgar, unarticulate female, you need to get her back in school or get away from her. Same thing, ladies. If you're dealing with a nigga that's vulgar, disrespectful, uncontrollable, don't have no sense of respect for authority or y'all family, he going to jail. And then y'all going to be left out here to do whatever you got to do. Because a lot of these niggas not paying attention. When you grab these women and you call yourself cuffing them up and you're so insecure about them going into the world, getting a job, you saying you ain't got to work. You going to sit here. I'm going to pay for this. I'm going to pay for that. Don't worry about it. I'm getting that done. When you go to jail, nigga, what you think she going to do? Miss Stormin Norman says, surprised there's no riots, especially in Marcy Correctional. Now, I ain't knocking my sisters, because if you trained her to be a motherfucking dummy, she gonna go look for another nigga with some money. I'm not even gonna talk the things that I've done. I put one woman through college. And she a principal for one of the biggest motherfucking high schools in Manhattan right now. May I never touch my mother again if I'm lying. Because when I got with her, I saw potential in her. See, a lot of niggas see potential in their women and they're intimidated by the potential because they say if they get around somebody else, oh, she's going to leave me or she's going to cheat on me or somebody else is going to expose to her the piece of shit that you are. You see what my man Hank said? He said, I went to prison, came home, and my ex was married with 3 kids. He said I was sick. I ain't gonna lie, because you're a human being. But I keep trying to tell y'all, please be careful about who you pick. Ladies, do me a favor. Start asking niggas things about themselves. Ask us about our childhoods. Ask us about if we experience any losses. Friends getting killed. It might have been traumatic to us. Grandparents, grandfather. These is questions that need, and fellas, these is questions that you need to be asking the women y'all want to be around. This is facts. There's certain questions you need to ask a person if you're really interested in them. It may upset them. It may startle them. It may even shock them. But if you really give a fuck about a motherfucker and you really want to understand who you dealing with, there's certain things you're supposed to ask. You dig? Back to what I mean by the representation of you. Ma, if you loud, you vulgar, you disrespectful, and you ghetto, you can never fuck with me. And that has nothing with coming from the hood. Because I know a bunch of chicks from the hood. They got beautiful jobs, and they know how to conduct themselves when they're around certain individuals. It's some people that's just going to be gutter wherever they go. I said this before in one of my lives. Ladies, if you can't calm your man down when he's upset in the street, that's not your man. If you just standing in front of him, if you just letting him hear your voice does not let him know immediately to calm down, because his actions may force himself to be unalived, sent to jail, or both of y'all hurt, that ain't your man. And my dudes, if your chick get upset, she seem like she about to tear somebody's head off and you can't walk up and be like, yo, baby, chill. Yo, leave that shit alone. I got it. If she don't stop, that ain't your woman. I've talked to y'all about this before. It's certain things your woman can do for you, man. There's certain things your woman will actually not make you do, will make you understand it's the best thing to do. It's a bunch of people that don't want to be adults. And I'm seeing a lot of y'all on YouTube. Let's get into this work, y'all. Fair YouTube usage.
Cameras warned by 4 correctional officers at the Marcy Correctional Facility in central New York. These videos, which have no audio, show Robert Brooks being carried into the infirmary by correctional officers. Brooks's hands are handcuffed behind his back when officers start punching him. They then hoist him up by his neck very forcefully, and one officer starts to smack Brooks with a shoe. One officer then used his booted foot .
Y'all see that pose right there? Did y'all see the pose, still pictures of him up, face plunging? You niggas out here trying to beef with each other? See, this is the part y'all not thinking about. See, a lot of motherfuckers be up here running their fucking mouth. And you sound stupid. Especially you women. I'm not trying to sound funny because you're actually displaying the character of the man that you chose. Now, if you don't got no man, pay attention to this. If you don't have no man, ladies, and you're your only voice, unfortunately, I feel your pain. Especially if you got kids. Because you got to be the lioness. You got to protect your cubs. But I'm talking about to the women that chose men to call theirs. That chose men that they call, quote unquote, their kings. What's the description of a fucking king today? Anytime I saw a king that was vulgar or belligerent, he was considered to be a tyrant with power. What's the definition of a queen today, y'all? Pay attention to what I'm saying to you. We was in Walter's, King Tut, and Mama Max the other night, and there was people in the chat saying, yo, you let this woman do too much talking. You let this woman control your whereabouts. That man just came home from doing 28 years. Now, check this out. Something that he did when he didn't have a chick like that on his side is the reason why he was incarcerated. So if that man is home now looking like a motherfucking model, looking good, smelling good, taking photos with his motherfucking woman, keeping his ass in the house. See, that's what official chicks do. See, a lot of you niggas come home and fuck with the chick that be like, you going back to the block and get that money, right? Them niggas was out there hustling, talking about they ain't give a fuck about you. I was telling them when my baby daddy come home, he gonna take the block back. Shot, salute. You niggas like them type chicks. You like them type chicks. That's what they like, Angel. Them niggas like them type chicks. Them chicks that say you going right back to the block, right, daddy? I was talking to Kevin and Boo and them niggas, and they was getting a little bit of money, but I told them when you come home. If I'm lying, tell me right now. But that chick to be like, yo, where you going? Yeah, that's the one that fuck niggas up. But that chick to be like, you know, you just came home, you got a little fly outfit, your mans and them gave you some money, you got some gear and shit, you got some money in your pocket, you come in the crib, you take a shower and all that, you make love to your woman, you get a little razzle dazzle, get in the shower, get fly, and you start getting dressed and she just tap you on your shoulder and go, where you going? Yo, I'm about to go fuck with them niggas on the block. I'm about to go to, I'm going to fuck with D and them niggas out there on the block, you know them niggas. Nigga, that's what you caught your charge at, nigga. That's what you caught your charge. Shout out to Mama Mac. A lot of niggas talking all that goofy shit about what that woman is doing, but this is the part you motherfuckers need to be talking about. Shout out to the real chicks. When that man came home from that bid, he didn't have to go back to the projects. He wasn't homeless. That nigga in a big, nice house, chilling. And that's due to her. They doing his and her photo shoots, Ralph Lauren, head to toe. I don't know where he found them. He looked like he had a mean pair of ballies on his feet. Shots. I'm looking at the nigga picture. I'm like, is these ballies? It's nigga like he got on a pair of motherfucking ballies from Cats. So shout out to all the Mama Macs. Shout out to all the women that got the sense to be like, yo, baby, don't go outside. Don't go outside. Don't fuck with them niggas. You know, no disrespect intended. I hate them women that's always talking about them niggas they was talking to. See, this is the real question. You heard what she said, Angel? She said, I'm going to spoil my motherfucking man. This is his first Christmas, and he had a wonderful one. Nah, man. My mother said, you know the problem of a man? You know what the problem of a man is, my mother said? A man will chase the woman that don't give a fuck about him. But we always run from the women that love us.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, it's bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told.
Miss Cassandra, I see you in the building. Shout it out. Let's get into this, man. This is crazy. Look at that picture of that man kicking that man. He in handcuffs, y'all. Let's watch this madness.
To kick and pin down Brooks. Another officer punched Brooks in his upper body, and one of the officers again punched Brooks while handcuffed. At one point, Brooks was sat up with his face bloodied, and an officer punched him again. Brooks was then pulled up by his collar and forced to the wall. The next part of the video, which we're not showing due to its graphic nature, shows Brooks being carried back to the table seemingly unconscious. Brooks died the following morning at a Utica hospital. No charges have been filed yet, but the incident is being investigated by several agencies. In court filings this week, state police investigators said that preliminary findings from the medical examiner's office showed asphyxia as a possible cause of death. Governor Kathy Hochul said she was outraged and horrified after seeing the video and ordered the Department of Corrections to fire the 14 employees who allegedly participated. A spokesperson for the department said that 13 of those involved have been suspended without pay and one resigned. Brooks was serving a 12-year sentence after being convicted of first-degree assault for stabbing a former girlfriend. Reverend Al Sharpton commended Hochul's swift action, but the incident sparked outrage among many elected officials and criminal justice advocates.
It's shocking, it shouldn't be, but it's just the manner, the way in which they did not care. They did exactly what they wanted to without a care in the world.
Now, the New York State Correctional Officers and Police Benevolent Association, the union which represents most of those allegedly in the video, says they do not condone the actions taken in the footage, but will be upholding its obligation to represent its members. Natasha.
Yo, they trying to kill us. Now, check this out. This is why I'm talking to some of these people on YouTube. I heard some things, man, that's really, really scaring me. And seriously, man, I don't want to get to the, but if people don't get a grip on themselves on YouTube, this is going to make you crash out and something bad is going to happen. I'm so tired of hearing about people arguing and all that shit. Rest in peace to the Dread El Compa, man. That's another thing that bugged me out. You dig what I'm saying? Calm said I walk slow, talk low. And Calm say I bust a move. He said I'm gonna give you 3 times and then I'm gonna bust a move. But Calm ain't wanna hurt no fucking body. Even when you heard Calm say, yo, I do this to you, or you do this to me, or you do this to this person. Calm ain't wanna hurt nobody. Some people just really, really express things differently, especially when it's other people around. I don't know if that's making sense. Calm ain't want to hurt nobody. Calm just telling niggas, yo, like, stop playing with me. I'm the Dread. You dig what I'm saying? But this foolishness right now that's going on YouTube, what's bothering me is I'm dead serious. I got a lot of respect for these women. Like, all jokes aside. And that's why I want to talk to the women. I want to talk to Tizzle Tay. I want to talk to the Sister Jailer. I want to talk to artists too, because I'm worried about you. Fuck all that bullshit niggas is talking about. Like, people always want to pinpoint the fact of he may drink or what he may do. But see, we got to start looking at the shit. If we really fucking with each other, if first of all, if a motherfucker keep a nigga name in his mouth or a chick name in their mouth, you dig what I said, and you see him spiraling out of fucking control, that should be something right there as a human being where a motherfucker go, hold up. Because this shit that's going on YouTube, y'all really can't mean this dumbass shit y'all saying to yourself. You're arguing on a screen. It's to the fact where people are just really coming up here just fucking saying whatever they want to say. Think about the shit. Like, the shit is like, that should be something to be like, yo, check this out. Leave that nigga alone, or leave that woman alone, or leave them people alone. Something is bothering people. So then we got to think about the fact that people want to go, yo, the drinking is involved. Cassandra, I appreciate you, sis. She said, great content. You got to think about the people that's involved now. And then some things that was said, the reason why I'm crying out to everybody to just look at each other and go, yo, hold up. We don't be around each other. See, this is the great part about this shit. It's not like the people that are arguing with each other live 3 minutes away from each other. People don't even be around each other. And this is a greater point, if you're hearing reason. I'm just from the era where if I don't fuck with you, I ain't gotta fuck with you, and you ain't gotta fuck with me. It ain't gotta be no, if I see you somewhere, or a platform, because I see that. This is real childish shit. I see that. I see people up on platforms, and then the link is dropped, And then people pop up on a platform knowing there's some type of discomfort between people. That's not really focusing on what people supposed to be on YouTube for. Even if you up here to joke and play, like when it gets to the, that's like stalking motherfuckers. Like that shit is weird. And then the sad part is I'm noticing when people get upset with certain people, they go fuck with their enemies. It's like a motherfucker be like in the club, yo, I'm going at this person tonight. So everybody that's up against this person is going to be in my chat. And I'll be like, yo, I'm dropping a link. Can't y'all see that same evil ass format that's repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating yourself? Somebody going to get hurt. Like somebody really going to hurt. Shout out to Zeke Black, yo. Like that's really the Godfather. And we the same age. That nigga taught me so much on YouTube. That's why he just retired and fell back. I got the privilege to still rock with him. I still be on the phone with the guard and all that. Shout out to him in Southern Bell. And he be telling me, he say, yo, this shit ain't me. See, I found out what propelled me here. This was for therapy. Certain shit that might be interesting to me, I share it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been holding me down. I got 2,074 people now holding the cat down. You dig what I'm saying? I appreciate that because it's done organically. And if you pay attention, when it came to the crazy shit, when they said I was up here catching them respectable rebuttals, I erased all that goofy shit. Because I don't move like that in real life. So it's just like, I notice it's a little spell too that's easily to fall under on this motherfucker. I'm gonna keep it funky, y'all. Because when you know a person has a problem with you, just out of curiosity, some people don't have the self-discipline not to watch the show. What they'll do is they'll go to the show and just sit back. They're listening to everything that's being said. I've done it, but we're watching the chat. We're watching the chat. So if someone's on the stage insulting me or my character, and someone that's in the chat is laughing or putting an emoji on it, that's enraging me more. I know that shit sounds fucking foolish, but it's the truth. People don't want to tell the truth. Harley, I appreciate you, sis. People don't want to tell the fucking truth. And we going into a new year right now. But the part that's bothering me, y'all, is if the niggas up here want to do that goofy shit, you dig what I'm saying? Yo, this shit's starting to affect our mothers up here and our women. Now, if I didn't care nothing about women, I'd just be like, do it. Nah, that shit is weird. I got a lot of respect. Let me tell you something. When it comes to Eve James, let me tell you some real shit, y'all. When I first came to YouTube, Eve didn't really know who I was. See, Wax, I'm like, we really, like, all jokes aside, I be laughing how niggas, shout out to the bro Wax, like, I really, like, be around this nigga in real life. Like, we right here in this, like, listen to me, like, if people only knew. But like they said, two people arguing from a distance, both look like fucking fools. Shit, Eve even shot at me one time. Eve even had, quote unquote, because I went through something with my nigga Craig, cats from, you know what I'm saying, that niggas left behind, niggas from my hood. Like one of my best, like this YouTube shit is so intricate. Let me tell you something, like, listen to what I'm saying to y'all. One of my best fucking friends. Best friends. You know, the one when the sister grow up, got a little crush on you. The mothers are close. The fathers are close. The grandparents are close. Thank you, sis. That shit affected and poisoned me and my man so bad where it got to the fact where I noticed when I first came on YouTube, I dropped a tear because Comp left us physically. Not spiritually, because he always with me. I don't know about y'all. I see him all the time. But I dropped a tear for my man. And they was like, yo, that nigga gotta be weak. I said, weak? You understand where I come from? When a nigga cry, you better get the fuck out of a motherfucker way. And then I told people, certain things that I used to be a part of in the street, I feel so embarrassed because that's not how I was raised. But I said, God changed me. So people was like, this nigga's lying. So the sad part is, this is how fucked up YouTube is. It took day one niggas to come up and say, yeah, he was doing this and yeah, he was doing that. And Yeah, niggas was in the street running around and police was looking for niggas and niggas' names was called for homicides and niggas was trying to murder niggas. Like this was really my life. Like really my life. But on YouTube, it's just content. Let me tell you what Eve did one day. Eve came through and pulled up on the chat. She was going through something with Trays. One thing I will not let when I drop a link. If you got bad blood with each other, if you can't come up here and try to be on a debatable part about it and respect the platform, because we can all sing together, but we can't talk at the same time, I just totally remove both parties. Both parties. Because I'm not going to ignore someone's emotions. Because if I come on a stage and I'm trying to argue with somebody, and then the other person is not trying to argue, but I'm so upset that I want to get my point across. See, now, I can't disregard somebody's emotions, but I will disregard anger in front of me. I ain't going to stand around niggas fighting. I'm going to try to break it up. So I'm not one of the ones that have them up on a stage trying to disrespect each other. We adults, man. People got too much to live for. But when it gets to the fact when our women are involved, Eve had just calmed down. She's on some chill shit. Because she got some, let me tell you something, man. The sad part is, this girl had real deep content. And still do. But then when she started banging, shout out to the Nile, people be like, damn. But she be having great points. Tizzle Tay, from what I know of her, great person. What I know of artists, great person. So all that I'm seeing now on YouTube is starting to really make me worry. Because it's getting too much to the fact where people are just saying, let's go here. Let's meet each other here. Let's do that. So what I'm trying to do is get people to pay attention to some real talking, Because God got a plan for us, y'all. Shout out the Way to Black. For real. God got a plan for us. Let's vibe out for a minute.
In the red zone, got my nigga Way Out Black about to fuck this shit up.
Yeah. God got a plan for me. 128. For me. 128. I know God got a plan for me. I done prayed. For me. I done prayed. But motherfuckers wasn't listening. God got a plan for me. No. I understand. I just stopped praying. Lift up these morning. I got a gun. Pray. I will sing his praise. I know he's the greatest. He gave us this power. Yeah. Yeah, where the bottle at? Right, pass that shit, man. God got a plan for me. He got a plan for me? Yes, he does. I know God. Yeah. I know God got a plan. Well, let me tell you something.
I done seen a lot of shit. I done sold a lot of drugs. I done lost a lot of crips. All I thought about was getting rich. I bought 100 grams and got a stick. If this is God plan, he done fucked up. I'm from the jungle where you pray if you ain't tough enough. I'll be back to grip, and then I called this bluff. I ain't saying that was tough, I just ain't give a fuck. Dark Knight's big gun, I'm like, give it up. Buddy, he was claiming crip, guess he wasn't crip enough. Not jam, mines didn't, guess he wasn't quick enough. Told me he was playing tough, niggas had to pick him up. I put your shooters in a box, I ain't a boxer. I keep a knocker, I pop a bean and I go bonkers. God's plan made my mama give me up. Sometimes I wonder why my mama ain't give a fuck.
God got a plan for me. For me. I know God got
Yo, smash that like button, y'all. Smash that for real. We gotta stop this shit.
God got a plan for me.
First, it ain't no shit, so it ain't no love. It's only justice, peace, order.
I will sing his praise.
That's it.
I know he's the greatest.
I do. All my falling, man. Rest in peace to me. Rest in peace, my way.
God got a plan.
Got my niggas in cages like fucking animals, man.
Yo, shout out the Way to Black, man.
I know God got a plan.
Free my orders.
Red pill, blue pill, so hard to give it up. I'll be in the box until I die before I give you up. God's plan turned my people into slaves. My whole housewife, they put me in a cage. I done sniffed so much coke, I can't give it up. I done drank too much lean, I can't give it up. I done fucked all that pussy, I can give it up. I chase money every day, I never give it up.
Free sight bike. You've been there a long time, cuz. I'm free. I watch family. Turn on family. And I watch strangers. Love me more.
6 niggas, 6 minutes. I'm in the shit until the shit finish. Big crip, new whip, you see the rim spinning. My team spinning, my little cousin Big Bremen. Yeah, mad that I'm a G and my wrist slitty. Play me next pick, I might have your bitch with me. I was told never snitch, shit'll follow me. Niggas switch up, pop shit and give apologies. Perky at the perky, thick bitch sit on top of me. Birdie at the birdie on the block, this monopoly. I'll pull his birdie in the desert, niggas flock at me. Honey pack, Henny bitch, trust me, ain't no stopping me. I got dreams of dead people on top of me. Shoot mine, shoot two of yours, that's philosophy. Little nigga, big chain, riding in a stocky V. Box like Apollo, motherfucker, ain't no rocking me.
God got a plan for me.
Where's that?
For me. I know God got a plan for me. For me.
I ain't never going back.
God got a plan for me.
Fuck jail. Fuck jail. Yo, my niggas to be free to guys, boy. I don't want to see you again. Oh my God. Oh my God. I had a niggas praise.
He's the greatest.
For my falling. Hey, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Yo, shout out the way to Black. Peoples, I see you in the building. Salute. I want everybody to hear what I'm saying because it's fucking with our women now. This shit is affecting our women. And some strong things are being said on YouTube. What I've been noticing about YouTube, people play dangerous games. People calling people jobs. People calling child services on people. People recording certain things and presenting this evidence, which is inevitable because it's a recording to people. Is that telling? Some say yeah. Is that letting people know the wrongs that are being done against people or children? Got to dig that too. 22, salute. Or can you blame yourself? When it comes to Artist Morrison, y'all, I don't see what people see. I see a good dude. But I remember one time when me and Artie had a show back in the days, Art been through some real shit. He's not really cool with trusting people. You know he's short. He got Napoleon's complex. He got the heart of a lion. Very protective. Very protective. And he's very defensive. If he feels as though you're coming at him or his family, he's going to address the situation. As he should. But it's getting too sprung out now. Shout out to Queen Jayla. Let me tell y'all something about Jayla. Shout out to Queen Jayla. Even though me and her may have bumped heads, we didn't bump heads because of us. We bump heads because of other people and their input. And then me personally, when certain shows were done pertaining to me, with like about maybe 5%, 10% truth and 90% lie, I just felt as though the respect that she had gave me when she first recognized my channel, as far as my character, she would be like, nah, hold up. He don't move like that. So I guess when certain things were just overlooked, it kind of had me like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, just human being shit. Like she's a very intelligent person, great person. This side, I don't know about. Artist is in the building. Thank you. Jayla's a very, like, I'm saying, like, very intelligent person. Get money and all that. Like I said, I had the honor of meeting her because of my show. Because of my show. She used to be over here. She's supporting everything. And then YouTube shit. YouTube shit. People taking advantage because I told artists something. I said something to Art, and this is on camera. I said, your Art, it's snakes around you. I was not talking about his wife, and I was not talking about Jayla. That's on my mother's soul. Did he listen? Yeah. But you know, artists play different games. He pay attention to shit. Certain people manipulated that whole situation to put more division between people. But everybody knew I really fuck with Art. I don't give a fuck what he does. Certain things I know is bothering him. I know he fuck with Compa. I know that. Like I said, so if the only thing people have to say is, well, he's drunk, he's drinking. I said that earlier. That doesn't make a difference. If we really gonna be on YouTube, y'all, seriously. Instead of trying to push a nigga down or push a chick down, the same way we can hit them on the DM, like those of y'all that got Instagram and stuff like that, and you can hit people and be like, yo, I'm going live and XYZ, you know what I'm saying? Just hit somebody and be like, yo, are you good? Like, fuck all that bullshit we got going on, man. Because if it's two people that have a misunderstanding with each other, it's because of a common interest that separated them. I don't know if this is making sense to you. It's over a common interest that separated them, because I'm going to stand on what I believe. You're going to stand on what you believe. And then when ego gets involved because of all the other people that's watching, I blame that to the people in the chat. Because thank God, I'm going to keep it funky with you. They don't be over here. And there's some people that be in the chat over here that's trolls in other chats, but they rock different over here. I notice when certain people go live, Kevin, salute. It's always the same people in the chats that's instigating the shit. But the people that's beefing with each other don't take the time to hit each other up. Like, I don't understand how you can call somebody or leave a face message for somebody on Instagram or leave a DM for somebody on Instagram instead of saying, yo, it's time for us to talk because this shit might get out of hand. I'm talking about to the people that really watch niggas die. A lot of y'all ain't never seen a nigga die in front of you. I seen my homegirl get her head blown out walking into a house party. A lot of people ain't never seen a nigga looking up at him scared to death knowing they about to die. That's why it's so much amphibious talk on YouTube. I hate seeing our chicks argue, y'all. I watched that show the other night with Jayla, Tizzle and Artist. I swear I wanted to pull up on that channel. But you know why I didn't pull up on the channel? Listen, y'all, this is some real shit. Because if I would have pulled up on the channel, the people that's in the chat that want them to argue would have been like, nah, here come the trolling. Fuck Dice. Get him from up there. Oh, he's a sucker. He always talking some peace shit. No, I'm talking some fucking adult shit. That's what I'm talking, some adult shit. I had to tell my man that shit this morning. Swear to God, I had to tell my man. He was like, damn, son, you be complaining sometimes like a grandmother. I love him to death. I had to tell my man this shit. I said, no, it's called being an adult, bruh. It's called being an adult. We got kids. We got fucking kids. And this shit is going to affect our kids, whether y'all want to believe it or not. Because let me explain something to you. Our babies is running around telling their friends, my mommy's on YouTube, my daddy's on YouTube, my uncle is on YouTube, my cousin is on YouTube, my brother's on YouTube, because kids are fascinated with us. You dig? The imperative years, you know, that public school, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, you know that imperative when they're going to decide whether they're going to try to get some money in the street or they're going to try to be a law-abiding citizen. You know them imperative years. That's when they get to bragging on things that they love. I love my daddy. I love my mother. I love my brother. I love my uncle. Some of these kids is working these computers better than us. If y'all agree with me, man, put dice cubes up. Some of these kids is working computers better than us. You know why I'm upset with artists? He say it all the time. And shout out to you again, bro. For real, for giving me the most positive award, because that was his decision. See, that's the part I said before. Everybody said artists did this, that, this, that, because of what was in the poll. But if you'd have paid attention, if you listen to what he said, I did the polls and stuff last year. I'm doing it my way this year. Who I feel as though deserved the award, he said this. I don't give a fuck about no polls. You didn't catch that show. He said, facts, we must act accordingly. We're the new ancestors at Frankie Blanco. Kevin said, yo, we need to be adults for real. No, seriously, like, it's to the fact, yo, check this out. It's to the fact where it's kind of dying out with the dudes. Because it's never been, yo, let me tell y'all something, man. It's not beef. It's a fucking curse, because you get empowered knowing that somebody is going to be in the chat because you're going to come at them disrespectfully. I told y'all, I seen artists on a step with a cat that couldn't stop rubbing up on him. I'm looking at the cat jumping all up on this nigga. Let me tell you something about a bad person. Animals don't be by them. If you got a wicked spirit, let me tell you something. Animal ain't gonna fuck with you. A cat is gonna scratch you. A dog is gonna bite you. And a baby is gonna cry. What upsets me about artists is, I never forget that last live he had in the wintertime, my nigga was upset. It was a party that he was having at his job. I'm in the chat going, your son in the live. But some of y'all in the chat going, Artie, you stupid. Artie, you crashing out. Oh, this nigga's drunk. Yeah, Artie, go get him. Yo, fuck all y'all that did that. I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. Because instead of just really hitting them up on some, yo, check this out. You good, my nigga? Talk to me. That's why I love my niggas. I had grown-ass men calling me on some, boy, fuck this YouTube shit. What's good with you, boy? No, seriously. I had my mans in them. They in the chat right now, man. People from the street that know me, people that have met me from my channel and have fucked with me, and we've grown a brotherhood. Niggas call me on some, yo, what's good with you, boy? Artist's a good dude. Y'all encourage him to crash out. If artists go live one day, if he do a live and say he's going to somebody, check this out. And artists look at that shit and they say, nobody in there? I can see it now. Artists starting out. Artists going to Big Dice. Yo, Big Dice, fuck you, pussy. Word to mother, son, I'll fuck around and kill you. And then artists see it's only nobody in there. Artists go, what the fuck y'all niggas don't fuck with me? Why y'all niggas ain't in here? Yo, fuck all y'all niggas, yo. Word to mother. Now the nigga, he ain't even arguing with me no more. Fuck Dice. He gonna curse everybody in motherfucking YouTube out because you niggas ain't pull up to watch him perform. Come on, man. Y'all ain't watched this shit when he was talking about how they banned Aretha Franklin's song. Y'all ain't watched this shit when he was talking about, you notice we don't see birds on trees no more, and I'm in the South, but you always see fucking birds sitting up on these electrical goddamn poles. Y'all ain't catch none of that work. Y'all ain't catch none of that shit, man. The shit he went through with his brother. Y'all ain't seen him up there doing the motherfucking hot chip challenge with his family. You ain't see him braiding his daughter hair. That's why I get upset with artists. That's why I get upset with artists. Because there's some wicked people on this shit, man. And it won't be one of these people that's upset arguing with each other. Check this out, because y'all don't want to hear this. Because we just went through this shit with my nigga. It won't be nobody on YouTube. It won't be nobody that we was arguing with or going through something with on YouTube. It'll be a dumb motherfucker in the street that probably was close to our family or in our family or somebody in our neighborhood that's envious of us because we're propelling in something else in life and they still feel stagnated. It ain't gonna be nobody on YouTube that hurt each other. That's why it's time for niggas to stop running their fucking mouths, man. Like on some real shit, man. Detox from YouTube, man. All of us, man. Do something else with your motherfucking life, man. Buy a fucking dog. Do something. I'm telling y'all. This shit ain't right. This shit got us. I went through it. Yo, let me tell you something. When I first got on YouTube, I couldn't wait for somebody to say my name, to type up a title, to go live, to just pay attention to how many people made me act like a fucking moron. I'm talking to everybody, y'all. We are too fucking intelligent for that shit. Everybody that's beefing has a fucking character and an articulation that they should not be at war. Everyone. Ghostface Keisha, incredible motherfucking vocabulary. Eve James, incredible motherfucking vocabulary. Tizzle Tay, straight don't give a fuck and break it down from every way. Jayla, incredible vocabulary. Artist Morrison, he think he got an incredible vocabulary, but he be making sense from his heart. Eve James, that shit ain't no beef, y'all. That shit started from the YouTube Awards. Seriously, y'all. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. They may get mad at me for saying this. Eve James was robbed for that award. She was. And y'all know how Eve is. Straight up and down on some real shit. She the bully. She the broad bully. She done fought. She done fought, man. I gotta give it to her. It's only one person. It's one person on YouTube. Shout out to Ghostface Keisha. I'm not trying to knock her for anything. I'm just trying to tell you something. When it comes to viciousness, it's only one person on YouTube that I think, I can't even say could fuck with Eve or she could fuck with this person. But if they was to go at it, I know this shit would be a classic, and that's Danny Lux. That's Danny Lux. Listen to me. I'm telling y'all about this Danny motherfucker. Danny is an animal. I'm kind of glad that they always been cool. But I'm saying when it comes to the best chick of the year, when it comes to this fighting on YouTube, yeah, that's Eve. She got it. Hands down. She damn near ran up in motherfucking Roski living room. Think about that. She damn near ran up in Roski living room. Yo, shout out to Joffy, y'all. Since y'all in the building, we're going to get into some more talking. I'm going to drop the link. But this is Joffy new joint, man. God damn. He always coming out with some shit. Let's go. Oh, that nigga got a motherfucking commercial.
Not so fast. The general's coming with you.
Mom,
He gave us a break on our car.
My fucked up.
Insurance, and he'll look after you too.
Yep, with my prayers, I'm alive. You know I'm hungry. You can see it in my eyes, motherfucker. Top tigers on the rise. This ain't no love song, ain't no ribbon in the sky, motherfucker. All this pressure we apply. Oh, you ready to ride or you gon' hide, motherfucker? I'm from Southside Jamaica, Queens, nigga, you heard me. Knew the bitch was smoking greens, I tried to scream and she curved me. I'm with the vultures in the streets, the eagle never desert me. Shoot a nigga in his knee and have a pop in the perkies. I said these niggas don't worry me. I keep the heat in. Nah, up and have a praying through surgery. These niggas perpetrate the fraud, they need a cuddle to perjury. My youngest in and out of cars, they really hot and murk for me. And I'm the youngest darn talking, so they gotta respect it. He in the spot and dropping walkie coming out of his necklace. I got the cool on me, put it to his mind to refresh. Lately I've been moving like a rapper, keep a positive message. I say my prayers, I'm alive. You know I'm hungry, you can see it in my eyes, motherfucker. Top tigers on the rise. This ain't no love song, ain't no ribbon in the sky, motherfucker. All this pressure we apply. Oh, you ready to ride or you gon' hide,
You can see it in my eyes when I slide, you a hider. My bitch know I tell her to ride, no she a glider. I been him, fuck with the family and I'ma blend him. Moving with the hitters and shakers, no it's extended, yeah. Say a pray for my enemies. I have them dressed at your funeral like assemblies. Yeah, this ain't no ribbon in the sky. I shoot him till he dead, have him living in the sky. My tiger tell me hit him, I'ma send him to the upper room. I don't dance to every beat, but I'll bust it soon. I'm easy with me and you know this shit is cute, double. You can bet we made a quarter off the new truffles. Yeah,
I say my prayers, I'm alive. You know I'm hungry, you can see it in my eyes, motherfucker.
Yo, shout out to Choppy and General Beezy, y'all. Let's go. Man, YouTube uses how we rock it. The boy kind of talented, I ain't gonna front. I like his dick pop, you dig? Let's go.
They so gangster, those be the ones that'll probably testify. Jokes aside, play with the tigers, be the next to die. I love my bitch cause she kept me with all my flaws. I'm still going up, it get expensive with every step. Nigga, what block you from? I come through, I'm shaking your set. I'm a seasoned vet, I keep one in the head. I go right for your head, I don't shoot for your legs. I get them going with a wave of an arm like Bruce Leroy. This B&B and leave him a scar that'll probably be keloid. Don't trust him, I'ma shoot off the fact I think he a decoy. Yeah, I'm off the draw if my life in danger. He won't pull it, boy, a chuck like a Texas Ranger. Yeah, but this can no containing us. I'm at your house, I can't get you, I might just hit your neighbor. Left pocket full of blues, I'm trying to make it 60. Yeah, young gun a shooter, but his pop's a big stick.
Ain't us as them we really praying for. Came up with money, you don't speak no more. They moving cold, it's what they see the for. I hear he talking about he built for war. And fuck you, put it on your Twitter phone. Comfortable, when around your block. Cooking up, I got no chicken stock. Should be really clicking with this shit we got. Feeling like I'm Roddy, all these rebels will be in the spot. Bitch, I've been a dog. Halati daddy in your parking lot. Yeah, golden era. 25 a grand before 9/11.
Seriously, y'all, I need everybody to pay attention. Yo, Art, get on your music. Yo, and do me a favor, bro, on some real G shit. Even though some people may not want to hear it, you see how niggas be going live and just be going crazy? Do a live and just let niggas know, quote unquote, what bothered you, bro. Get that shit up off your motherfucking chest. I'm telling you, that shit is therapeutic, man. Instead of just letting that shit just sit up on you, because it's things that's piling up on you that's gonna make you explode at the wrong time. It's not gonna be on YouTube, bro. It's gonna be when you're at work or you're in a grocery store. Shit, you may be talking to somebody in your family. Bro, listen to me. If I can't tell you nothing, that anger built up inside of you, like I used to have, I'm still getting shit up out of me. That shit is dangerous, man. Shout out to my dude, Will. He started taking me to the gym. He said, Joe, I know how to get that anger out of you, boy. I'm gonna work that shit out of you. I'm telling you, when you come out the gym, you be so in pain, you don't even want to raise your voice. That shit humbles you. Take a detox from this YouTube shit, man. People say, yo, salute to everyone who said what's up. He said, I'm driving right now, y'all. All this good people, y'all. He done said some things. Don't get it twisted. But I think, my nigga, if you really do like when you was on YouTube and understanding who you are and just break down really what upset you about certain things with certain people and then drop the link. You got to give a person a chance to come up and have a conversation with you. Even if they come at you disrespectfully, as long as you apologize sincerely, that weight is lifted off you, man. Straight Godzilla said, yo, who is this old head 22? My name is Big Dice, the ruler, getting money since Calvin Coolers, if you need to know. Lola, I appreciate you. Swear to God, I appreciate you. I love her energy. Shout out to Black to the P. If y'all don't know, you know now, you heard? But for the new year coming in, y'all, even Lola was telling me about certain, like, this shit is therapeutic to me. I caught all the motherfucking wicked seeds that's plant. Yo, y'all don't notice when. Now, you know what? Perfect example. Yo, artists, I tried. Remember, you supposed to set this shit up for that 8 o'clock. And you ain't set it up. Matter of fact, let's do that this weekend. Let's do that this weekend, Art. Give me your word, set that shit up tonight, and we gonna do it. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. I promise you that. Word up. And I shot you my number before. You got to hit the link and take my real number and call me, nigga. I'm saying this on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to talk about niggas on YouTube, so I'm letting all the niggas be like, oh, what do you want, artist number? I want to make sure my nigga all right. I want to talk to him and assist on some real shit like the big bro posed to. Certain shit ain't even really, like I'm saying, I tags them because he know my heart, so I don't be worrying about that goofy shit. Niggas be having evil intents on YouTube. That's why I say, name one person that was telling them that shit besides me. And his family, yo, chill, leave this shit alone. Once this shit start fucking with our family, listen to me, y'all. This shit, when this shit start fucking, first, matter of fact, let's get this right. Fuck that. I'm bugging the fuck out. Once this shit start fucking with your mental, where that shit is getting you really, really hot, listen to me. Get away from this shit, y'all. If not forever, just for a second, just catch yourself, man. Just take advantage of your blessings, man. A lot of us, like I said, look what just happened to that young man. My man Alex Gatordes. Alex Gatordes. Just subscribe, my man. Keep it real. Stay blessed. Peace. I appreciate you, beloved. Look what just happened to that young man that was killed in jail doing 12 years. Now, don't get it twisted. Now, hold on. Stabbed a young lady and unalived her. Pay attention. If I commit a crime, does not mean that you are legally supposed to commit a crime on me. If I'm in jail doing my time for what I have been convicted of, you shouldn't beat on me. Now, if I'm attacking you, if I'm trying to harm you as a correction officer, you should have every right to defend yourself, even if it comes to the fact of a fatal blow to me, a slap to the head, or slip and a fall, where I get unalived. I should not have been coming at you in an aggressive mannerism, knowing where I'm at. But if I'm sitting up handcuffed, you see how at the end of that shit, they just blocked it and said, yo, we're not going to show you this part. They said, well, he was coming back apparently lifeless. If you ain't pay attention to the cop face, he was like this. But they said nobody was charged yet. That shit had tears in my eyes. Like, that's still a human being. Don't get it twisted. Only Allah knows what's going on with his situation. Yo, that's why I try to tell people about people mental. Okay, they say he's horrible. He unalived his girlfriend. He's horrible. He's fucking horrible. He unalived that young woman. Why he did it, though? He thought she was leaving him. Thought she was cheating on him. She put him out the house. She wouldn't let him see his kids. When it gets to the fact where a person snaps and says that they're going to take someone's life for any reason other than a person is trying to take your life, you need to get you some help, man. This real shit. That's how people get in trouble. That's how niggas die in the hood. That's how niggas go to jail for the rest of their life. Because niggas go in the crib, roll up a spliff, start thinking about certain shit that we analyze as disrespect. First of all, you gotta give respect to get respect. So when we're in the crib, we just totally eliminate the beginning of the confrontation. Meaning when you walk up on a nigga and be like, yo, boy, I told you stay the fuck up off the block. You dig what I'm saying? You know I'm out here getting my motherfucking money, boy. And the nigga look back at me and be like, yo, who the fuck you think you is? Nigga, this ain't nobody block. As long as I got some motherfucking work, I'm gonna be out here with it. And now I spin off. Oh, word? So from the time I spin off and I'm walking to my house with the notion in my head, allegedly, I'm going to get my gun. I'm not going to get my gun to come back and talk to this nigga. I'm going to get my gun allegedly to come back and take this man's life. That's insanity. Fucking insanity, man. They got us fucked up, bro. My communication skills is off. I learned this from an OG named Juan. He said, yo, what do you interpret as disrespect will be the outcome of your motherfucking decisions. So you automatically paid attention to the fact that he said, yo, who the fuck is you? This ain't your fucking block. Your name ain't on it. Long as I got some weight, I'ma sell it. You just totally forgot how you approached him, the beginning of the conversation. Yo, what the fuck is you doing out here? So you disregard your blatant disrespect, but all you doing now is steaming your head when you go to the house. The disrespect that was given to you. This is what I mean about the YouTubers. If you really was outside, you know if a nigga you called your peoples is beefing with somebody, and then all of a sudden you on a nigga motherfucking platform with the nigga that I took you in as one of my compadres, y'all know how y'all would feel insulted about shit like that. People start talking that sucker shit, talking about this is YouTube, and they shouldn't let know. First of all, this is number one, a big dysfunctional fucking family. You know why? Because if a motherfucker going to sleep thinking about how you disrespected them, and then they wake up with a counter reaction on disrespecting you, they done invaded your motherfucking private space, man. I've been there. Ain't going through that no more. That shit is goofy. That shit have you sitting up just looking at, yo, this is word to God. That shit have you up on YouTube. Your artist, I'm lying. Yo, anybody that ever had a war on YouTube, that shit have you looking up 1 o'clock in the morning, you be picking up your cell phone going, did this nigga do something about me? 3:30, you going to the bathroom going, yo, hold on, let me check and see. That shit ain't no fucking way to live over no goofy ass shit like that. That shit is fucking goofy, man. Especially when niggas is out here trying to motherfucking be like live, just trying to fucking live. Niggas is coming on YouTube to die or go to jail or get indicted. Y'all don't see what the fuck is happening? Y'all don't see what's happening? They're making laws every day to send niggas to jail forever. Now all of a sudden, if it's 3 or more people involved in the same thing, which they call a criminal enterprise, that's a racketeering charge. That means that the feds can take the motherfucking case. Oh, y'all understand what the fuck is happening? And y'all niggas sitting up here on YouTube talking about, yo, I'll be here. I'll be here. You know, if you come here and you know my people this and my people that, yo, like, check this out. To the ladies on YouTube, I love y'all. As a big bro, chill with what y'all doing, man. For one of them gangster children that you really have created, take it upon themselves to do an investigation and try to find somebody and might hurt them or get hurt trying to avenge y'all. Because they see their mother upset or they see their father upset. It's a new year coming, y'all. We doing a lot of hypocritical things on YouTube, especially when it came to me. That's why I'm saying this live, because I noticed certain times when I wanted to do rebuttals against women, and if I said the word bitch, I was criticized. I was crucified. Like I was Judas or something like that. But I notice now, when people use the word bitch from the male perspective, their answer, shout out to artists, shout out to Calico, shout out to my nigga Sonny, Blocko. Their response was the same thing I said. And I understand their response because it's the truth. When you're a humble person and you genuinely respect people, and then motherfuckers just give you their ass to kiss, and then they involve themselves with certain shit that don't have nothing to do with them, and then you try to kick it with them on another level off the scene, like, yo, chill, like, why you getting involved with shit? And they be like, so what? Come on, man. Then the lion comes. That's why I tell people, stay away from that drama shit, because first of all, a lot don't give a fuck who tell it. A lot don't give a fuck who tell it. People up here putting their fucking homes on YouTube. People up here putting their homes on YouTube, y'all. I heard a live last night. Shout out to Tizzle and Jailer. Because I heard another live about so-called parenthood. And then I thought about it. If you're a parent and you busting your ass going to work every day, you trying to make sure them bills is paid, them babies is taken care of. 22, I see you. He said, this is me, Straight Godzilla. Yo, let me tell you something about the reality of life. That life shit is real, man. When you worrying about that mortgage, you worrying about that car payment, you worrying about if your bitch fucking another nigga, ladies, you worrying about if your nigga fucking a better bitch. Like, it's all type of wild shit that run through nigga minds. Ladies be like, yo, is he fucking a younger bitch? Do he still love me the same way? The nigga stroke was off. Then the chick coming home with the brand new motherfucking shit from goddamn Victoria's Secret. You see sitting on a two-piece, she going out with a homegirl. This bitch fucking. That's enough right there to drive a motherfucker crazy. Much less worrying about how you gonna feed your kids. Much less worrying how you gonna get back and forth to work because you ain't got that much bread for gas. Because you had to put all that bread on that light bill. Motherfuckers is on YouTube acting like they just got the carefree life. Whatever happened to fucking reality, man? When niggas is worrying about, yo, we gonna have to rob Peter to pay Paul. That's what my grandparents used to say. Well, we gonna put $300 on the oil bill this month, but we gonna put $900 on the gas bill. And then vice versa the next month. Don't you understand? That's part of the beauty, the fucking struggle. It's supposed to be three parts of the life when you got somebody you care about. The getting to know them, the reason why y'all break up, and then the reason why y'all fight to be together. It's the same thing with motherfucking misunderstandings, man. You got to understand why the shit occurred. The next thing you got to do is try to do the best thing to get this shit resolved, and then you got to execute a plan. Instead of coming back with the bullshit, it's adults on YouTube that's making the young... This is why them young niggas ain't listening. They saying shit like you doing the same. We trying to tell them niggas, they put them guns down. Yo, chill. Hold up, talk to them about this. Y'all niggas doing the same thing. Y'all telling the niggas, drop the addies and all that shit. Cassandra, you have a good night, sis. She said, have a good night, Dice, in the chat. They watching the same shit. They was like, yo, what you talking about? Y'all niggas was riding around talking about y'all had guns, and we was riding around because we got guns. Them niggas not seeing men be diplomatic no more. That's what we got to start doing. Niggas got to see cold-blooded, this so-called word of gangsters being diplomatic instead of being overly aggressive. That's the shit that's gonna spark an interest. Because if you got these young dudes around you that know you have this so-called reputation of being overly aggressive or dangerous and violent, but when certain situations occur that maybe they think that instantly they're supposed to be dangerous or violence, you handle it a diplomatic way. No violence, no disrespect, straight conversation, get to the point what's going on, get a situation how we can fix this fucking problem, and then we get back to getting some money. That's some shit that's gonna strike these young niggas' minds. Instead of getting up here on YouTube, disrespecting each other, man. If that's the case, call a motherfucker on his phone and do that shit. Because respectfully, when you come up here on YouTube, this goes to everybody. It's for the clicks and views. It's not because that's what you really want to do. It's because you're trying to get your channel to propel. But you got to think about the energy you bring into your channel. Think about the energy you bring into the chat. Be like, Dice hard on the people in the chat. No, I'm not hard on the people in the chat. I just feel as though if you're going to be in the chat, I'd appreciate it if you move like an adult. If you can't move like an adult, you're going to blow your head off. Some people be like, yo, don't block them. That's going to fuck up your view. I don't give a fuck about that. I've been telling y'all that from my first life. I don't give a fuck about that. I'd rather have some peaceful people in here on some grown shit that can help me with a problem that I might get help with a problem, and just have a conversation of some grown shit that maybe, you know, you never know what somebody going through until they show you what they going through. You dig? Artist Morrison, I don't know if he's still in the building, but I don't think he's ready for this, artist. Yo, artist, if you come to me for a reggae clash, I don't think you're ready for this, man. Yo, shout out to everybody in the building. Let me throw a tune at artist right quick. Big up to the elder. You see me? Big up to the blood clot elder. Shoot. A big sound. Farouk. Ho! 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 Oh, no. On! On! Word up, Arch. You got too much motherfucking talent, bro. I know he care about his family, gonna defend his family, but I'm telling y'all, Art got real content. A lot of us fall off the content and get into the clash. It's just, you know what it is? It's other stuff that was bothering people, and this is the outlet. It's the outlet. But it's so much other shit. If motherfuckers could be getting up here going live talking about, I told y'all, I'm with it. I said we need to do the motherfucking annual men's conference, you know, at least once a month on Sunday. Or if you want to kick it on some every day, I mean, every once a week, breaking down certain shit that's going on with motherfuckers. If some shit bothering you, you feel comfortable enough getting up on the motherfucking stage, you know, with some great minds around you, you might come to, you know, a peaceful resolution of what's bothering you. You dig what I'm saying? It's certain shit that we can do as a collective instead of going at each other. Because that shit ain't getting nobody no motherfucking money. That shit ain't getting nobody no motherfucking recognition. I'm telling you right now, they ain't gonna think about giving nobody no cash if we can't even get along right now and niggas ain't even got nothing but crumbs. Like, why would I give $100 million to niggas that's arguing over $300? Why would I give $100 million to niggas that's arguing over $7,000? Because motherfuckers, that's why certain niggas don't. You know, people be saying, why I don't get this amount of money and why I can't be a millionaire and why I ain't got what. Because you know what? Mentally, you're not ready for it. A lot of people that are mentally prepared for large sums of money have them. A lot of people not prepared for that shit, man. And that's just like this YouTube before I get out of here. A lot of people are not prepared for the fame and the bullshit that comes with this YouTube once you click on go live. Shout out to artists. Shout out to Jailer. Shout out to Tizzle. Shout out to the LITESIDE. Shout out to Eve James, man. That shit ain't about nothing. That shit should just be like all of y'all. Like I'm telling you, the women on YouTube. You know, I'm telling you, I just wish, I be wishing like I just could see like a set where it just be like 5 to 7 of the women on YouTube that's really, really talking about shit that's going on today pertaining to women. They may need help from us as men, or they may need help from each other, just like some sisterhood shit. It shouldn't be the arguments on it. It's too many great minds up here, y'all. I know niggas be like, yo, Dice always talking that chill shit. No, it's not about that chill shit. Like I said, I'm gonna end this with, it's about being a fucking adult and about setting a fucking example. A lot of people be talking how they be living, but they don't stand on the shit. Ron BX 050, I see you in the building. Harley, good night to you, sis. She said Happy New Year to everybody. Tried to get them right, Ron, because I don't like the shit that's going on. Like I said, it's sprinkling back to the women. Like I remember China said that before. He was like when dudes, y'all be, I don't understand that shit with niggas. Have a conversation with a motherfucker, man. Instead of saying, yo, I'm about to pull up where you at, I'm coming to your crib. Fuck that. Get on the phone and be like, yo, this is what upset me, man. And I didn't know what you meant by that. You might get a motherfucker to say some shit like, damn, boy, I ain't know you took that shit like that. That's what all this shit is about. See, motherfuckers' egos is just weird. GP, salute. People egos is weird, y'all. You see what they just did to that man in handcuffs? They just killed that man in handcuffs. Unresponsive. Whipped him out. And y'all trying to get into situations because a lot of this stuff could trickle onto the street. You never know who. That's why I be telling people, y'all don't know who be watching this shit. People don't know who people know. People don't know people. People weird. People are very dangerous. I'm talking about you. Some niggas you can't tell them chill. As much as I'll be like, yo, chill. Niggas don't be wanting to hear that shit. Like I got friends that be like, Dice, you can't tell me what the fuck to do, boy. You see what Ron said? He said, I don't be can. He said, motherfucking, the funny thing is, people, I just said this earlier, it's not even like motherfuckers live on the same block, much less the same state. For the new year, y'all, I'm telling y'all, get that content together. We need to flood motherfucking YouTube about this young man. Like, this whole sector need to do their own investigative report and do constant shows about this shit. And we need to talk. Matter of fact, I'm going to talk about it like, why these motherfuckers ain't got charged. Put on motherfucking suspension and leave and all that bullshit. That means you can't be a police officer or you can't be a correction officer. That means you can't perform your duties because there is sayings like suspended with pay. Pending investigation, meaning you're going to get paid while they're investigating your whole shit. If you get terminated, quote unquote, you ain't going to get a dime. But if you don't get convicted of what they're investigating you for, you come back to your job like nothing happened. So you mean to tell me that man was in handcuffs, blungered? They got photos and videos of them just beating that man. And this is something that needs to be investigated. The video should be the investigation, case closed. You brought him in, battered, you beat him, you stomped him, you beat him with a shoe, you stomped him, you punched him in his face repeatedly, you blunged his face, you slammed him into a wall, That's case closed. That's case closed. Like she said, that's them police, them COs that be wanting to be them niggas that know, yo, them niggas are busting their head, son. But they ain't know that man Pat was gonna pass away. And let me tell you something. This about to start some shit. Because the Muslim brothers, they know to really react off certain shit like this. This is the shit that's terrifying everything. Like just think about that shit. He was doing 12 years from unfortunately unaliving his girlfriend. Probably suffering from mental abuse. I did a show on that. When they spoke about over 2,400 people that was in prison. And the only reason why they was in prison, yes, they committed criminal acts, but they weren't mentally stable. So they said that the psychiatric wards were overcrowded. So they were put in prisons. So you mean to tell me a person with a mental disorder that is diagnosed that should be in a facility being taken care of because of the overpopulation, instead of you just building immediate facilities pertaining to psychiatric treatment and rehabilitation, you say, you know what? Put them in jail, put them in prison. Now check this out. If you're suffering from a mental illness and you go to prison, what do you think is going to happen to a person like that? They're going to get worse. They're going to get worse. So to my guy, Artist Morrison, to the Morrisons, Queen Jailer, Eve, y'all leave that shit alone, man. Y'all leave that shit alone. YouTube has got to the fact where it's destroying the way we handle things because we got so much to lose, man. These people really on this motherfucking tube. And the first thing to go wrong is going to be documented. It's going to be recorded. It's going to be, matter of fact, it's going to be shock video for people to do reactions off of. Unfortunately, look how many people ran with the unfortunate situation with Compa. They use that just like something to run with. Miss Miyagi, I see you. How you doing? Top of the night. I spoke her up, and I'm not saying her name because she's here. But I said this before, like, it's certain women on YouTube that Lord knows, like, I would just love to see a bunch of women just together on some just grown shit. Like, shit they going, like, to see, like, you know how sometimes the dudes get up here and converse about shit? Sometimes it's like we can learn from them like they can learn from us. But like I said, unfortunately, the way today is to be disrespectful instead of being diplomatic. They both start with a D, but the end result is going to be totally different. There's nothing wrong with having a fucking conversation as opposed to doing a live, knowing that people are going to come that support you and people are going to come that support the person that you're doing the live about. Now, if it's not about joking, when that shit is getting to the fact where people are running around, yo, we got our women up here bugging. I'm not talking about bugging to disrespect. I'm talking about bugging because they're upset. Because like they said, they feel as though they can't be protected. So they got to respond a certain way. Like they said, people with parenthood, and they was wondering, yo, can people do, let me explain something to you. Life is real. Motherfuckers gonna take a drink. Motherfuckers gonna smoke some weed. When we was coming up, y'all don't want to tell the truth. I'm going to tell the motherfucking truth. My uncles, my aunts, my cousins, my mother, they in the other room. All the kids is in one room with the door locked. They are smoking cigarettes, smoking weed. Some is sniffing powder. They drinking beer. They drinking alcohol. You know why? Because motherfuckers be celebrating that the fact that they got a job, they got a roof over their motherfucking shoulder, a roof over their motherfucking head, and they got some close family and friends that they care about. And that's the only way motherfuckers can escape this reality we living in. This life shit is fucking real. That's why a lot of niggas is arguing on YouTube because of the shit that's really going on in their real life that they can't vent about. Instead of making a video about a nigga, why don't you do a live and say, yo, bro, pull up. What's going on? Let's talk about this goofy shit we going through because we adults. It's opposed to, yo, I'm coming to meet you. I'm pulling the fuck up. First of all, that's some of the most immature shit I ever heard in my life. My cousin used to break into houses. God bless his soul. Raymond Sanders, if you know him, 58 Martin Street, Flatbush. He said, I ain't never broken into a house that I haven't been in, Dice. Lansky, I see you. Big Kevin Jones, I see you in the building. He said, yo, don't forget about the shit talking, playing spades, and poking them. That's another thing, man. It's too much motherfucking... Yo, we adults. Yo, our kids, like I said, are working these computers. Yo, let me tell you something. I was embarrassed with some of the stuff that my son saw. See, this is the part people don't want to understand. If you ever said this to somebody, so what, I'm grown? What if your child asks you that question? Yo, why you running around? You fucking with these niggas, ma? You a fucking around? I don't give a fuck, I'm grown. What if your child say, yo, ma, why every time you turn around, you with a different man and you not paying attention, you're not here with us? And ladies, can I tell y'all some real G shit? I know this may sound funny. Please don't kill me. Start listening to your fucking man. You know how y'all want us to listen to us when it comes to our friends because y'all will tell us, yo, that nigga ain't no good for you. He gonna send you to jail. He envious of us. He grimy. I don't trust that nigga. Ladies, if you ever did that, I want to see some hearts. Yo, why you be with that nigga? He ain't got no girl. So what, you grew up with him? Pay attention to that. So what, you grew up with him? Ladies, when we look at you and say that about your homegirls, that y'all call y'all besties, y'all about to get upset. Harley, you about to get upset. Miss Miyagi, y'all about to get upset. Ice Water, I see you in the building. I appreciate you. When we tell y'all about y'all friends, y'all be like, but that's my homegirl. You don't know her problems. She been through a lot. Chill, that's my friend, babe. The reason why we may come on y'all so hard is because of the respect level we see in you that they usually don't see in you. A lot of y'all are friends to them chicks, but they ain't friends to y'all. They're friends to y'all for the convenience and the security of who you are as a person. Not the genuine love and admiration they should have for you because of the bond that y'all grew. It's a difference. Don't let that go over y'all head. A lot of you motherfuckers are associated with people that aren't your friends because of a bond. They're your friends because they know if they need $100 or $200, you'll cash app until you get paid. They're your friends because they know you ain't got no car and you'll get out your motherfucking bed in the middle of the night and come pick them up or take them to work or take them to see some nigga or take them to see some motherfucking chick and won't even ask for no gas because you respect and love them. That's why they are around you. That ain't got nothing to do with the bond. How you watch. First of all, let me ask y'all something. Everybody that got a friend, ask them why you my fucking friend. And then ask yourself what you went through with that person. If you ain't go through nothing with that person, you can't say that's your motherfucking friend. You got to go through some trials and tribulations. Sometimes you got to set a trap. This is facts. Sometimes when you know you fuck with a motherfucker, you got to set a trap sometimes. Holly said, can the church get an amen? You got to set a trap sometimes. Because motherfuckers ain't respecting and loving you no more genuinely for who you are. People are opportunists. I'm telling y'all something. They opportunists. That's why some solid niggas is overlooked. Because a nigga that's really solid and got his own shit, he not gonna settle for no sucker shit. We ain't gotta settle for no sucker shit. See, Miss Miyagi said, she said, my friends, sisters consist of 5 people who I've known for 10 years. Everyone else is an associate. And you gotta go through some shit with a motherfucker to be your friend. Your friend, they don't even know your children's name. They don't know where you work at. They don't even know your man. My friend told me that he's my friend because he don't fuck with too many people and he appreciates. That's your man. That's your friend. I'm giving y'all a game about this YouTube. Your platform should be just like your house. My grandmother said, the devil can't come in unless you open that door, baby. I see people allow people on their platforms because of the controversy that comes with people. Some controversial is good, some controversial is bad, some controversial is just straight up evil and weird behavior. Evil and weird behavior. Start asking yourself who you are when you start absorbing this shit. I told people they need to start paying attention to YouTube and then looking at how they moving because of YouTube. I know motherfuckers is breaking their neck to get home from work because they want to go live. Not even thinking about washing their ass. Not even thinking about kissing their woman. Not even thinking about talking to the kids. Not even thinking about getting 20, 30 minutes of peaceful time to themselves because you just came from a fucking job. But the motherfucker want to go live because people is addicted to what somebody is thinking. Whether it's ignorant or not, people are addicted to that shit on YouTube. And they encourage that shit. It's like some gladiator dome, I'm noticing. But once it starts trickling back to the women, that's the representation of us, as men, we got to stand up and stop that shit. Like, seriously. We got to stand up and stop this shit because our women got children. And they supposed to be the ones to calm us down. They supposed to be the confidants, to ease the situation, not entice it, because it's going to trick somebody off the street. Either it's going to lead to a man defending his woman or a child defending their mother over some goofy shit on YouTube. Intelligence over ignorance, y'all. Salute.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Christ, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free.